Oh, I'm very small. Up. Aha! I'm not easily distracted. I see I just hit the record button. That means that we're game time. Bug. Hello, everybody on the recording. We're here. We're queer. We're watching Goblin Slayer. Oh, boy. So, God, last episode, so, bubblegum flavored jelly beans are great. Ah, shit! Bubblegum flavored jelly beans are the pop. Okay, wait, no, I gotta focus. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Shit. So last episode, and the previous episode, has mostly been, like, very, very slow leading up, which is good. I love that about Goblin Slayer. It doesn't rush itself if it doesn't have to. But now we're starting to get into the shit. They started up a training area to fucking train new adventurers so they don't just get immediately blown the fuck out by goblins the moment they go on their first quest. Which is good. Surprised they didn't have that before, because, like, I don't know, that seems like a thing you really should have, like an adventurer school, especially in a world that's, like, as rough as this one is, but, goblins burrowed underneath it, and are going to make that a problem for everybody, so it's time for Goblin Slayer to do some slaying of the goblins. Bleh. But let's get in here and let's see what he gets up to and how many goblins he slays, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh wow, they didn't even come out of the hole. I forgot that, they didn't even come out of the hole. He sees the hole and then fucking... My goblin senses are tingling. Jesus Christ, like, actually a smart idea. Oh, yo! Oh, yo, he can eat humble pie when he needs to. I expected him to argue. I was not expecting him to actually go, hey, no, listen to Goblin Slayer. He fucking knows what he's doing. What are they doing to that goblin hole? Goblin things. Oh, boy. I feel like I should use my goblin model. I feel like I should use my goblin model, but also, like, I'm lazy. Yeah, they're gobbing. Can't believe they're gobbing. Oh. I would, like, I don't know, I'm tempted to use my goblin model. Oh, I'm frozen because I'm dumb. I'm tempted to use my goblin model, but at the same time, like, it's good, but it's, like, a little lower quality, you know what I mean? Like, Magitech Kobold mod? Oh, that'd be fun as shit. That'd be fun as shit. Hang on a moment. Hang on, this is gonna look scrungly for like half a second. For like half a second, it's gonna look like hyper scrungly. Goburinka. Oh, I'm very small. Up. Aha! Like, yeah, Goblin model. It's good. It's fine. Ah, the Goblin returns. Okay, maybe they should wait until after the goblin attack is done before they, you know, start doing like last rites and shit. Hi, Beard, I'm a goblin now. For now. For just now. What about the ones you're in charge of? How are they doing? Are they fucking dead? So, someone in the comments on YouTube actually brought up a good point. I don't think these guys have cantrips. These guys are playing AD&D, which I didn't even think about. Cantrips are like a fucking, aren't they like a 3.5 edition and 4th edition thing? These guys might just be playing AD&D. Ah! Meaning that, like, literally, if you're a spellcaster in this world, if you're going out and you have one spell slot, then you are on some shit. You are actually on some shit. Like, train up, get more spell slots, and then go out. Like, our wizard boy has one spell slot. Just the one. How fucking silly is that, you know? Gob, gob, gob. Wait, Goblin Slayers? Like, there might be a human leading these fuckers. Like, what? That's possible. It is Fireball, yes. But it's not like exploding Fireball. It's like more like it's basically a leveled fucking Firebolt. Which is like, bruh, why would you even bother with that? It's like 1d10 of damage. What the fuck? I guess if it's like a leveled spell, you'd have to add your int modifier to it, but he's kind of an idiot. This is confirmed to be an actual homebrew D&D campaign, a bit homebrew. Maybe you should have someone protect all the tiny ones? I mean, if they don't have like, either they're playing like a very retro game, and they're playing like, yeah, I know like fucking 3.5, 4th, 5th has all come out, but I like AD&D. Like, they're either playing a retro game of AD&D, or this happened years ago before like fucking like decades ago, and they're just like, yeah, no, I'm just like converting it now. Having all your spells be leveled sounds like the most nightmarish shit I've ever fucking heard. Like, oh my god. Yes. So, they detected all the baby adventurers and... Oh no. They detected all the baby adventurers and were like, yes. Nom 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 nom. Hey, Priestess is not only helping the babies, she's also getting that fucking bag. Hell yeah. Why is that? Holy shit! Femboy adventurer. Jesus Christ! Man, those goblins went fucking fast. Holy shit. Jesus. Dead instantly. Holy fuck. Yeah, that guy's got bigger titties on his breastplate than most of the fucking female characters there. Like, Jesus. We support an androgynous king. Fuck. Hi, Lennon. Hello, it's Goblin time. Gob, gob, gob. Lizard man! Slaying goblins is nothing but a nuisance. My guy, you're insulting our boy's entire trade. Come on now, dog. He's fucking killing them with his fucking coin purse. That is such a fucking... Oh, God. Now I want to make a character who has a weaponized coin purse for a weapon. That would be so fucking cool, actually. I know coins are heavy, but like the concept of weaponized coin purse... That sounds like such a fucking Estelian thing to do. I think I'm gonna make that like a homebrewed weapon. With damage scale with what? I mean, the more money you have in the coin purse, right? Like... Yeah, I know he did, but it's a flex. And also the movie was like, what, like 3 years ago? Like, literally, like, I saw that movie, like, a month before I started HRT. So it has been, like, at least 3 years. Ah, baby. Hobgoblin! Let's go, Hobgoblin! Oh god, that smile looks kind of silly. Oh jeez. Ah. Fucking... I've been looking so fucking forward to Guts fighting again. I don't think we saw him fighting since the end of season 1. Yeah! Yeah! He fucking bisected that motherfucker. Let's go! I like how one of those guys just looks like a fucking... No! The androgynous king! No! They fucking caved his... Why did he take his helmet off? He took his helmet off and they just fucking immediately stoved his head in with a rock. Why, dude? They're laughing because they're crushing your heads with rocks because you're fucking idiots not wearing helmets. Do not remove your helmet. Fuck. I like that you can tell that they're Goblin Slayer's pupils because they're using a short sword and a club. Like, episode 1, Goblin Slayer established, those are the best weapons for fighting goblins, because goblins like to get in close, and there's so many of them it'll dull your blade. So the best weapon to fight them with is a weapon that's either maneuverable or blunt. Like, that is great. That is actually, like, really, really great. That you could just tell who Goblin Slayer taught by their equipment, and that's fucking cool. Remember he's losing his sword in season 1? Yeah! Like, I noticed he's also got, like, a sword on his back, too, so he's even got a backup. Like, he's even got a backup weapon. Like these fuckers, like, you can tell who their fucking teacher was purely by equipment. And I absolutely love that. I mean, for you, you're gonna die immediately. For the women, it's gonna be not great. I don't know, Chief. But other teachers, well, there's Guts, there's Polearm Guy, there's Lady Griffith, there's the wizard lady who has, like, fucking emphysema, I don't know. He fucking must be, Van. Like, shit. I mean, that or they're playing AD&D, which didn't have cantrips. I do really like how the flashbacks only have hair color. Like, I think that, like, except for the dwarf, whose hair is already black and white. So he just gets his sash. That's fun. I'll say it again, character development versus insta-death. When did we see it lately? That's true. Oh, that is amazing! Holy shit! So it's what the dwarf explained last time. Making a spell is combining vocal components. So you've got like fire, loud, explosion, or whatever the fuck it was. He just cast loud 3 times. Like, I like how Priestess was like, no, temper your bloodlust. There'll be plenty of time to kill goblins later. My man just made a whole ass new spell. So I guess the question is like, if he did use Crescent, but like he added like another thing, right? Could he make that like an actual damaging spell? Like if he knew like a psychic spell, like a Mind Sliver or something. Could he make that like a massive AoE fucking psychic damage thing? Is he going to cave the cave-in on them? I love how all of his spells are dinosaur-themed. Oh, God, I love our boy. I love our boy. I love our boy. I love our dino boy. I got dino DNA! I don't have any scrolls. Oh, that's amazing. He's just gonna destroy the cave. That's amazing. I love that. My guy. My guy. What an asshole. I find it in ways of working altars, spells, like something incantation, astral infection. Van, what do you think, like fucking, it's one of that meta magic for sorcerer is? The one that lets you pick a different damage type, turn fireball into a lightning ball. Like, in universe, it's literally just you changing the fucking components of the spell because you're a natural spellcaster. Let's go! Let's go, our girl! My man's leveling up. First it's like, hey, no drowning. But now they gotta be like, okay, fine, drowning's fine. No ice, though. No ice, though. So she's still gonna run into the issue where everyone else in her party is a silver rank. Thank you for the follow. Good. Leave the fucking campaign for a bit, kiddo. Leave the campaign and come back when you fucking got more than one spell slot, motherfucker. Damn, my man actually got character development. I can't believe it. Tsuka. Well, it's a good thing you're a wizard then, and he's a fighter. Like, bruh. Soka. Hey, he's finally getting a party! Let's go! Damn. Damn, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Even in the fantasy world, halflings get no respect. Is this the first time we've heard our boy laugh? What the fuck? Holy shit! He's probably like some sort of ranger fighter multi-class. Goblin Slayer. Like, I don't think we've heard him laugh before. That's actually kind of horrifying. They're going to die. Like, the next time we hear about those two, they're going to be dead. Y'all know that, right? Okay. Maybe this is just my brain being silly, but I just had an intrusive thought. Cut to them like fucking like 15 years from now. Right? They're both established adventurers. They somehow don't die. Right? Our wizard boy is this big, like, imposing, like, spellcaster figure. She is completely unchanged, because it turns out she's 10 times his age. Because that's how hobbits work. That's how halflings work. They're fucking... Like, don't halflings, like, live as long as fucking... Hang on a moment. I need to, like, double check this. Aren't halflings, like, insanely long-lived? Which just comes out of nowhere? Yeah, okay, so halflings, like, live for 200 years. Halflings live for 200 fucking years. So we assume our boy is, like, you know, like, bare minimum age to, like, do anything. So, like, he's, like, 18, right? How fucking funny would it be? Like, in, like, 15 years, she looks exactly the same. Like, just like a tiny little fucking crotch gremlin. And he's like this big, tall, imposing wizard with like a fucking big flaming red beard. And they're together. You know? Like, next time, beard cutter to the southern river. Oh boy. But like, I don't know, for some reason, like, that tickles my brain. That was like an intrusive thought of just like the visual of just like this big, imposing wizard and just tiny halfling wife. And there's like, oh yeah, no, actually, when we first met, she was like 57. Fuck it, I feel like, okay, I feel like if you're a fantasy race, and you're like a longer-lived fantasy race, like, I don't think you're ever beating the cradle robber allegations, you know what I mean? Like, if you, like, if an elf dates a human, they are never beating the cradle robber allegations. It's never happening, you know? Like, if you're an elf, you're physically mature by 18, fine. But culturally, you're not considered an adult until you're, like, in your mid to late 50s, right? So, you're probably not going to be looking for serious relationships outside of your own species, unless you're an adventurer or someone who travels a lot, right? So, by the time you're established and you're able to move outside of elven circles and be able to, like, you know, do, like, wait, none of this applies to adventurers, because adventurers go out, like, whenever the fuck they want. But, like, yeah, that would be great, Nemo, holy shit. Like, if you're an elf, like a regular elf commoner, you're, like, in your, like, 50s or above by the time you're able to, like, be established enough to go out and about, maybe find a place to live that's outside your hometown, or your parents' like place. And if you settle down with a human, for example, like, you're never beating the cradle robber allegations. Unless you date a human that is your exact biological age, like, which, by the way, is not going to be a very long relationship. That person's going to die very relatively soon by your scale. So, really, like, to avoid heartbreak, I imagine they date as young as possible. So, like, maybe, like, they'd be going for, like, 20-year-olds. Because culturally, they're in their 20s, too. And they probably look 20 as well. So, like, you're never beating that. By the time your boyfriend or girlfriend was born, you were already in your 30s. You know what I mean? Like, that, you're never beating that. You're, I do really, really wonder, like, if there is, like, kind of a stigma against elves in human societies. You know? Because, like, on the one hand, you have the thing of, like, oh yeah, my husband or wife, like, I'll be, like, in my 80s and look super decrepit, but they'll still be fucking fire. You know? But, like, I do very, very much wonder if, like, that is a thing. You know? Or, like, someone dates a halfling and, like, you know, it's just like the halfling is, like, in their, over 100 years old, and they start dating a fucking, like, 20-year-old, and it's just like, oh, you're going that young, huh? You know? Because halflings, like, they live for over 200 years. I imagine most halflings die of fucking coronaries. Their de-aging spells come in handy, or he becomes like a BBG. Well, yeah, that's fair, yeah. People at this moment are pretty against creepy age differences. I expect the same stuff. I mean, that's true. That's fair. It's probably just something that's been normalized to the point where it's like, oh, you're dating an elf? Okay, cool. It might even be weird for someone to date an elf that isn't, like, a lot older than them. Like, someone dating an elf that is, like, their exact same biological age, maybe that is frowned upon by elf society. You know, like, kind of the reverse. Like, why are you dating a human? You're only 20. You haven't even fucking lived your life yet. And it's like, oh. To help your partner become a lich? Yeah, that's true. But we should probably talk about Goblin Slayer, shouldn't we? Sorry. I very much enjoy Goblin Slayer. Like, so the goblin slaying, once again, was there, and it was really good, and I enjoyed the goblin slaying. But, I did have a very minor issue that, like, I feel like the goblin slaying took up a little too much time. I know that's blasphemy, right? But, like, the main thrust of this episode, right, is that Priestess is coming into her own, and Red Wizard is figuring his shit out, right, and working around like his insecurity and his like his brainworms, right? He's working around his brainworms. And I feel like maybe potentially like got a little too much focus on the slaying. But it's fine because what needed to happen happened, and we got like a really cool moment of Priestess stepping up and being like, hey, goblins would never attack high-level adventurers, that'd be fucking stupid. We sent all of the young adventurers home, and it's dark. We send them to their deaths. I gotta go save them. Like, and I feel like that's just really, really, really good. Like, she noticed something that Goblin Slayer didn't. Like, because her brain works differently than his. Like, she's a lot more, I don't want to say she's a lot more tactical, but, like, she's got, like, a different thought process. And I think that's good. I think that's fun. The adventurers getting sent home, I do think it's really, so a lot of them died. A lot of them died, which is unfortunate, whatever, who cares. But I do think it's neat that, like, you can see who got trained by Goblin Slayer purely by their tactics and their weapons. So, like, you have the fighters who have got clubs and short swords. They're very clearly trained by Goblin Slayer and they're hyper effective. And then you've got everyone else who's got, like, long swords, maces, like, shit that's either going to get stuck on trees or, like, be useless when a goblin gets in close. Or, like, something that's going to get stuck, right? You know, like, I think that's, like, a really cool visual thing, where it's, like, all of Goblin Slayer's boys, they've got the same shit. They got the same shit, because they know how to do it. Yeah, it fun. It good. It neat. Character designs on the young adventurers are pretty good. I saw a few references. I saw, like, a Dragon Quest guy, looking like, that fucking motherfucker with the headband from, like, was it the first Dragon Quest? We got to see Guts do his thing. Just all around, like, a really, really cool showing from all of our favorite background characters. Jeez. I have not seen the abridged, but that sounds fucked up. Yeah, all around, I would say this is a very, very good episode and a very, very good show. I don't think I have, like, any real negatives except that, like, maybe I think I wanted to see Priestess fuck up those goblins more, you know? Like, like seeing the high levels do it, like Goblin Slayer and everyone else, that's fine, and seeing them, like, drain the river and fucking blow everything up, that's good. I like that. That was a fun sequence. But, like, my focus isn't on Goblin Slayer right now. My focus is on Priestess, because I want to see, like, what she's getting up to and how she's kind of adjusting to her role as basically Goblin Slayer's apprentice. It's good. It's fun. I enjoyed it, and hopefully I can stitch this together without breaking too much shit when I edit it, because Crunchyroll fucking broke. You get used to it. Yep. But, hey, Return of Goblin. Maybe I'll use the Goblin more in the future for, like, Goblin Slayer stuff, or if I just feel like it. I don't know. But I forgot how much I like this model. Like, the ears don't move, which is unfortunate, but it is a good... And I do miss being a goblin sometimes, but I like being a doll more. Jesus. But I think that was good. So, those of you on the YouTube recording bit, this is where we're going to end off. So remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, all that good shit. I got a Patreon link down. I'm gonna try and make these, like, a thing that, like, I do, like, without week breaks. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna do my best. I've had really bad bones. But every Friday, I think we're gonna be watching a Goblin Slayer, and that's gonna be fun. Oh, boy. Probably gonna watch the 5th episode either over the weekend, or we'll just watch, like, 2 episodes next week. Hopefully Tanami will work so people on the stream can have an easier time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Love you.